right, well, let's start over here in research and development. Okay, so this is our research and development hangar. It's used for the creation of new ships and whatnot. It's got our little spawns in here for building out small ships. A little cargo access here to grab some components, so you can do your building. So yeah, so you can use both the a vertical takeoff or a horizontal takeoff, depending on your preference. This is the official Ravens Keep color palette, so that we don't lose those. And technically it's on a separate grid, so if you Control-Shift-P the base, this should survive. This is meant to be a road, so the black. It had emissive strips on it at one point, which actually looked very convincing.
A lot of this was built by Alex, he could probably explain a lot more.
Yeah, Alex is the chief architect of this base. Raven and I, we just kind of like add little bits on, and then, Alex comes and pretties them up. Kind of like what you're doing right now.
Yeah. Let's.
Alright, so if we come over here, this is the main power and command. Eventually will be a command center as well. Yes, if you look up, this is our both power and Igor. So power and main construction. I think Alex has done a good job. Over here is our server, a little server corner.
Hey, I'm here.
This is the lag corner, huh?
This is the corner that creates the lag.
Are these just LCDs with the label on them?
Yep.
Yeah, there's LCDs, and next to them is small programmable blocks that has all the scripts.
What's the big red button do? If I push it, does it blow up?
Don't press the big red button. Do not press the big red button. I already briefed the rest of the team not to press the big red button.
So a lot of these buildings are in mid-design progress.
Yeah, so if we head down the road here, we've got about half our hospital. So then we got this basically our 3 cryopods. We each have our own one. It's gonna have a roof, and it's gonna have like a red cross on the roof and stuff like that. So if we head over here, yeah. So the monolith in the center here, we'll go to that one next, but or after this a little bit. This is basically the start of our cargo area. This is kind of my command center. I stand here and monitor our supply levels, and so if you go over here to the workshop, so the reason it became a priority is because it's so freaking loud when everything's running in here. But if you encase it in steel, which makes no sense, you can't hear it.
And then there's this hot mess of oxygen generators and assemblers.
There are oxygen generators in there. It's kind of a game to find them. Oh, they're purposely made non-efficient.
It's designed to be a hot mess, and this is the theme of this place is a refurbished outpost that we have been renovating into making it productive again. But we're picking up the mess from that was left behind, and so everything's kind of janky and not really looking like it's efficient at all.
And then kind of behind it is the stack of refineries.
With 2 laying on their side on top.
I just noticed those guys.
Alright,
And
this
then
is a
over
warehouse.
here-
Eventually it'll have a skin around it. We just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, right now it was prioritized to stop the noise.
And this must be the carpet cleaner?
Yep, this is yep.
Yes,
That's the name.
That's what it looks
so
like.
that's written on us.
It looks like a giant carpet cleaner.
Like a Roomba.
Yeah. Or a pistol.
Like one of those
This-
steam wand things.
You could
This is the
totally
first you've seen this, Alex. I actually had to make this yesterday.
Dust Devil.
But when we first started, we were having issues of coming down, like running out of hydrogen and plopping down here and not having a way to get back onto the base. So Alex made this little system with a button.
Go press the button.
Press the button.
You can press this button.
But it's not red. I don't want to push it.
Push the button.
Get venerable while I'm at it. There you go. Now it's red. Okay,
And
I'll
it's
push
red.
it. I didn't do anything. Oh, there we go. It's on delay.
Yeah.
Shuts off on its own. Drops you out 1 hydrogen bottle so you can fly back up into the base. Because we used to not have a way up there.
So, then you thought to just like building a ramp?
No,
I
that's
didn't want a ramp yet
No.
because I needed to extend the base in size and I didn't know what directions yet, so I didn't want to make ramps, then have to delete ramps, and screw that.
Gotcha. So the tires.
So-
Sorry, before we go on past this one, the tires will stop this thing from exploding when it falls.
It catches it.
Kind of like a cushion.
Okay.
Like a catcher's mitt.
It
The
minimizes
tires
the
have a lot of hit points. That's the thing, is that the tires are very durable because they're always like the last thing that survives any kind of crash, and the drills, the tips themselves are very durable as well. So that not a whole lot of damage happens.
No, I want to watch you take off, and I want to look at the docking pad once you're airborne. So the armor blocks, I'm guessing, are for cushioning on the landing.
Mm-hmm. And then
it's called blast blade, rather. I
the
really-
tire, yeah.
I really like the use of the tires. Like, it's very.
Yeah, it was Alex's idea.
It's like a barge, you know, the dock barge, docks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
So I know almost nothing about this server. Does somebody want to give me the rundown of what's going on?
So basically the idea is there are two teams that we've formed, a red team and a blue team, and they've both started on their own Earth-like planet. Approximately, I think they're about 6,000 kilometers apart.
So you had to spawn in one of them at least, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the first time we did this is actually the second iteration. So the first time we did it, we started in a regular kind of solar system, and it actually just happened organically. One group started on Earth and one group started on Mars, and because it's the blue planet and the red planet, it became the red and blue team. But we realized that we didn't really make those teams very balanced, and it
Yeah.
really started becoming quite laggy.
Yeah.
So we ended up restarting and in a custom a custom solar system that Swoody built. So he built it all up in Creative and uploaded it. And so now we both are on Earth-like planets, and that way everyone has a even footing to start. We used to rub it in their face. We didn't have to worry about oxygen.
Yeah.
And we also each team started off with 3 atmospheric landers on a lake.
Yeah, both the Earth-like planets are the gravity well of the Earth-like planet is considered a safe zone, and then anything outside that is fair game for combat.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna have like battles on like our moon bases and stuff. We'll engage and whatnot, and have terrestrial battles there. And you know, in our first iteration, we were kind of just at the part of the game where our industrial complex has gotten to the point where we're going to start building like some light carriers and stuff like that to carry our fighters into battle. But we hadn't really gone very far yet.
I did.
But